Good morning, everyone. Going through another heat wave here in the middle of July. Of course, you're going to be hearing this a little bit later on, but so just in case you hear the unit go off and on, don't be surprised. Hopefully, you'll be able to receive what I'm getting. Getting ready to go out and run some errands today, and Spirit spoke to me. I talked to you before about what the behaviors are associated with people who don't want to accept the old you look like. I'm going to give you another characteristic of a person who is low-key jealous or has a grudge against you when you're leveling up. I'm going to present a scenario and then I'm going to explain. Let's say that you are leveling up and your needs change. I don't know if I addressed this in previous audios, but I figured that it was just a given. But your needs are going to change when you level up because you are thinking in a different mindset. You've got different goals. So your needs are going to change. And you might want certain things that you would have never fathomed before. You have higher goals because you have more of a respect for yourself. And you know that you have Spirit on your side. You understand that the possibilities are limitless in this lifetime, in this world. You know the value of time and energy. So your desires for things in this world, whether it be spiritual, financial, emotional, physical, whatever the case may be, they are going to change where you are going to want a little bit more. And the people around you who don't understand, who have grudges, who are jealous, whatever the case may be, they will pretend like they support you. And one of the ways they do it and throw shade at the same time is by coming to you, offering you something that they think that you need, or maybe that you've expressed that you need it. But when they offer it to you, it's at a low grade. Like for instance, and I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you got a promotion on your job, you're making more money, and you want to move into a bigger house. Okay? And it's because, your business is taking off, your side venture is taking off, you're about to retire, you're leveling up financially where you can finally start to get the things you want in life. So you want to move to a better part of town, a bigger house, a better neighborhood, and just start to live the life that you've been working so hard to try to get now, in all these years. And you just happen to tell, maybe a coworker or somebody at your church or your temple or your mosque that you're looking for a place. And mind you, now this person hasn't supported your venture. You just happen to mention it in conversation. And that person will say, okay, well, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look out for you. And you're like, okay, that's really nice. Okay, whatever. And when they come back to you, they'll give you a resource or a location in a neighborhood that is not up to what you're looking for. Something that's low grade. Something that's either at the level that they're at, which is going to be below what you want, or below the level where they're at. They're not bringing you what you want. If they live in a middle-class neighborhood in such and such part of town where everybody's averaging about $60,000, $70,000 a year, and you're looking to live in $1 million neighborhood, all they're going to do is give you resources for everything that's in their area as far as income goes. They're not going to give you $1 million resources. They're not going to give you $1 million realtors and all that. They're going to give you people that they're associated with in their income bracket. Or they might give you something that's less. They'll refer you to a realtor, and then all of a sudden you set up times to go to the realtor, and the realtor's giving you a list of places that's either at that person's level or below, and you're like, what in the world is this? Now, this person already knows that you're leveling up and you're making that extra money where you could do these things. Why would they turn around and purposefully give you a resource that is less than what your economic standing is? Because they don't want you to be better than them in any way. Give you another scenario to help you understand. Let's say that you're looking to go to college. You've had a high school education for a while, or you went to college and dropped out. You want to go back and you want to get your degree. This person will say, great, you want to get your degree. You're looking at 2 schools. Now, mind you, you've already got grants and scholarships, no loans. You got a free ride. You got a ton of money set aside. Maybe your parents or your grandparents had a policy they cashed in or set up a mutual fund, whatever the case may be. And you can choose between the middle of the road state institution that offers the same major that you're looking to go in, but their ratings aren't that great, or Ivy League school that has a better reputation, better job placement, and also offers you the same major. Either way you can go. And you tell someone in your family, aunt, uncle, cousin, whoever it is, the first thing they'll do is say, well, I know so-and-so at that state university, or so-and-so at that public university, or so-and-so at that small university over there. But they don't have any connections with the Ivy League school. They're ready to get on board and give you all these names and numbers of this professor and that dean and this head of the department and everything else for the people at the state school, but they never mention anything about the Ivy League school. They don't have any connections there because they're not at that level. So you go ahead and let's just say you go ahead to the state school or the middle of the road school or whatever the case may be, the school that doesn't have that great of a reputation, and you wind up going anyway. After about a year or so, you drop out. Why? Because deep down you wanted to go to that Ivy League school. You went ahead and you fell for the okie doke. That person did not want you to go to the Ivy League school and get a degree, because if you got that, you will wind up achieving more than they achieved. They don't want you to have anything that they don't have. And I know this is going deep for a lot of people because it's going to make you think now. It's lowballing. They're lowballing you. You say you want to get a car. The first thing that comes out of somebody's mouth, this is a common one. This is another scenario as a bonus, okay? You say you want to get another car because the one that you have is giving you all this trouble, and the maintenance and everything else is aged out, and you're just tired of spending your days off at the mechanic and you're ready to get another vehicle. You can get a new vehicle because you've leveled up. Your side hustle's paying off and everything else, and you've leveled up. You make the mistake of opening your mouth and telling people, at temple, church, mosque, club meeting, group, whatever the case may be, and the first thing that person who is jealous of you or has a grudge against you says is that, oh, I know somebody selling a car. Oh, I know about this auction over here. Oh, such and such is having a sale on pre-owned vehicles. Didn't ask you what you wanted. That's the bottom line of these whole scenarios. These people didn't ask you specifically what you wanted. They automatically assume that you're going to take either what they, at what they have at the same level or less than. They haven't asked you. Now, somebody in your corner, if you mention that you were looking for a house, mention that you were looking for a car, a real true friend that has your back, someone who has your back, they will show you enough respect and ask you, oh, okay, well, you're looking for a car. What exactly are you looking for? So you can express yourself. But the person who wants to lowball you and keep you at their level or below, they won't ask you any questions. They'll automatically give you secondhand, low-grade stuff. You've leveled up. So be careful of these people. That's another characteristic, because, very recently I've had to move and I talked to a few people. There goes the fan coming on. I warned you guys. But anyway, I've talked to a couple of people and I was looking for another place because I leveled up a little bit. And I had 2 different types of people. I had the ones who were really looking out for me. First thing asked me, okay, well, what are you looking for? So maybe, I can help and start looking as well. But then the other ones who have their own agenda as to why they want to keep you at their level or below, the first thing they'll say is, oh, well, you can move over here with me. They don't ask any questions because they really don't care about your needs. So I hope this helps somebody today. And just be very careful when you're leveling up. If I come across anything else to look for when dealing with people. And I'm telling you this because I want you to keep the blessings that you have. And in order to keep the blessings that you have, you're going to have to be careful of the behaviors and the people that are around you. You have to be very selective. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace.